Alright, let's see what this video is about. The internet is disappearing by all time.
The internet is disappearing. 25% of all web pages that existed between 2013 and 2023 are no longer accessible. You simply can't reach them anymore. This trend is
That's probably from a lot of people like creating fake accounts or just creating accounts, forgetting their passwords, stuff like that.
even more pronounced for older content. 38% of web pages that existed in 2013 are now unavailable, compared to only 8% of pages from 2023, showing us that the longer something has been online, the higher chance it has of disappearing. It turns out that these issues of disappearance are widespread across the internet. Broken website links are another major issue. News websites frequently suffer from dead links. In fact, 23% of news websites contain at least one broken link, meaning you're only getting access to, at best, 77% of the actual news links that are created. It makes you wonder what news has been lost or deleted. Government websites are also affected,
That's
with
weird.
21% of all pages featuring at least one broken link. One link you can click on that doesn't take you anywhere. City government pages have the highest rates of broken links, and at least 14% of pages across every level of government contain broken links. All that to say, a lot of information has disappeared from the internet. This digital decay underscores the importance of addressing link rot, which I discussed in detail in my video The Dead Internet Theory 2, link in the description. The bigger and scarier issue is link rot. Link rot is the phenomenon of hyperlinks over time ceasing to point to their original target, due to that resource becoming permanently unavailable, meaning the information or the results that you wanted simply aren't there anymore. The scale and issue of dead links, digital decay,
Weird,
and link rot
bro.
is expansive and doesn't seem to be slowing down in the slightest. In fact, it's getting worse. Wikipedia, one of the most
Worse?
comprehensive sources of information on the internet, is also affected by these issues. A striking 54% of English Wikipedia pages have at least one dead link in their references section, rendering the cited
54%
sources
is a big
essentially
number.
non-existent. Think about it. You're reading up on some topic that you like on Wikipedia, and you go to the source because you want to read more, but the link is broken. It's just gone. It doesn't go anywhere. Stuff like that seems small, but it adds up. What happens when there are more broken links than not? This problem highlights the fragility of online information and the importance of diligent archiving. The internet is silently disappearing, and no one seems to notice.
That is weird, bro.
Then we have the topic of digital decay on social media platforms.
Dude, this is
In
the
the
one I
spring
want
of
to see.
2023, a study followed nearly 5 million tweets posted on Twitter. I know Elon changed it to X, but I'm not going to call it X. What do you call tweets? Like X's? Oh, I just re-X'd you. I'm not doing that. It's Twitter and it's tweets. But this study followed nearly 5 million tweets posted on Twitter, and they were monitored for 3 months, and by the end of the study, 1/5 of all those tweets were gone. The rapid disappearance of tweets was further analyzed through a survival analysis, which revealed that 1% of tweets are removed within 1 hour of posting, 3% within a day, 10% within a week, and 15% within a month. And this entire
What?
study, this was done over 3 months. So imagine how much
That is crazy, bro. Those are crazy numbers. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? What do you think, Chad? Put it down in the comments. Let me know.
data and information disappears every year, every decade. The issue of digital decay extends beyond social media and websites. A study in 2013 found that 49% of links in US Supreme Court opinions were dead, mainly because of link rot, meaning nearly half of all Supreme Court cases in the United States, the same cases that define what we can and can't do in this country, don't even have their sources anymore. Additionally, millions of research papers are disappearing from the internet. A study of over 7 million digital publications found that more than 25% of scholarly articles are not being properly archived and preserved, indicating that the preservation of research papers is falling behind the rate of publication. All that to say, a ton of articles are simply being left behind. This incredible loss of digital information not only hampers access to knowledge, but also poses significant challenges for future research and historical documentation. It's our history and collective knowledge. But the issues, they don't stop there. It turns out that Google has scrapped its cached links feature in search, which previously allowed users to access snapshots of inaccessible or deleted websites. Now this is a really big deal, and it means the death of so many sites and so much information, as well as creates an unbelievable amount of problems going forward. Let's say, for example, a site publishes a news story and its content is incorrect or filled with lies. This unsurprisingly happens often. Now when the site
Yeah.
updates their story,
Yeah.
you won't be able to go back and see
It's called clickbaiting. Come on, man.
what was changed, That's a simple example, but now apply that same logic to everything. Everything is going to be able to change and shift and be manipulated, and you won't have a way to tell. There will be no way to look back and watch the changes over time. This is the ground
That's
shifting beneath your
true.
feet without you realizing it. This removal, which has been going on since December, has been poorly communicated, with only one random tweet offering an explanation. Meaning people are obviously not happy with this decision. Look at these reactions as I continue. With Google stepping back, the burden of archiving and tracking web changes now falls more heavily on the Internet Archive, which is a fantastic resource, but struggles enough as it is. Stuff like this raises big questions around Google's self-proclaimed commitment to preserving web history. Another major issue making the internet disappear is thin content. Thin content are website pages that offer visitors little to no added value. In other words, they don't answer the search intent or help users complete a task. They solely exist
It's like 90% of Google.
to get clicks and to make advertising money. Thin content pages often have low word counts, again because it doesn't matter what they say in it as long as you click it. These pages are solely made to rank higher on SEO rankings, meaning they will be displayed higher up on the search results compared to other sites. The higher on the SEO rankings, the more views and clicks you get, the more advertising money you make. So this goal of getting as much money as possible has resulted in so many thin content pages. The best stuff on the internet is drowned out and disappears while the garbage floats to the top. Think about those big news and review websites that used to post actual content. Reviews, previews, opinions, news articles, predictions. Most of these sites over the last 15 years have shifted away from that kind of content towards affiliate link pushing drivel. So what does that mean? It means for every real article out there, here are 10 pages pushing affiliate links to get you to buy something so they can get their cut.
Oh yeah, you
For
see that
example,
everywhere,
look at
bro. You see that
IGN.com.
everywhere.
This gaming website is the #1 most visited gaming website today. But if you look at their offerings, you'll see a very different world than the one that they originally used to get so big. Look at all these affiliate links. The world of real content is dying off, and the world of thin content is exploding. These massive sites all fixate on the sheer output of content rather than quality, which means that the good stuff is disappearing and the bad stuff is exploding. Something else that sickens me is that the
What do you think? Do you think that means that eventually it'll like bottom out and then the good stuff will have to start rising to the top again? Because it will eventually just be flooded with all this junk that we don't want to see
these
anymore. You
massive
know what I mean?
thin content sites absorb other sites to increase their reach. They know that this is a very limited space, only so many people can succeed, so what they do is they purchase everyone else. For example, just the other day, IGN Entertainment purchased Eurogamer, Games Industry, VG247, Rock Paper Shotgun, Dicebreaker, Outside Xbox, Digital Foundry, Nintendo Life, Push Square, Pure Xbox, and Time Extension. All of those now are owned by IGN. Which you know what that means. All of those sites now are going to push the same kind of affiliate link nonsense that IGN does, if they don't already. By doing this, it kills off competitors and solidifies IGN's top position. This massive purchase will inevitably lead to a lot of these sites shutting down forever, and all of the stuff on them disappearing forever from the internet. All of
That's
that so we can be
crazy.
forced to see more affiliate links to buy stuff. Here's another example. CNET. What was once a major tech review and news outlet has also turned into yet another thin content churning generator, flooding the internet with garbage while real content is deleted and delisted on the back end. So get this, I actually have a friend that works at CNET who is in an incredibly high paying position, where their responsibility is to lead a team of content creators. Now, I won't say what the content is because I don't want them to get in trouble, but as I've been told, the goal of what they do is to push affiliate links. Outwardly facing to the public, they review products and articles and YouTube videos. But behind the scenes, the expressed goal is pushing affiliate links. Getting their cut of the sales is more important than anything. And here's some more insider baseball. They purchased their YouTube channels from pre-existing creators who were willing to sell and who had a big enough subscriber number. Think 50,000 to 100,000, and then turned it into their affiliate churn. Imagine this. One day you're subscribed to a creator that you like, and the next day, it's a totally different channel pushing affiliate tech links to make a buck off of you. It's just so deceptive and gross. Here's the thing. Channels with
Yeah, dude, I can see that happening with people selling their channels and stuff like that. I could be wrong, but I feel like somebody recently just sold one of their big channels.
that
Okay.
level, there's
I'm
no
not gonna
way
speak on it
CNET
'cause
is
I
making
can't
enough
remember.
money from those channels to pay for 15 people to create content for them, let alone all the higher job positions above them making insanely high money. It's a complete sham, and over the next few years, you're going to see a lot of these places either consolidate by buying smaller brands, like IGN is doing, to stay afloat, and then eventually they're going to sink themselves. Google now says that they're fighting back against thin content abuse, and while that's a good thing, it's a problem that they themselves created. They made SEO the most important thing possible and shaped the modern day internet with their bad decisions. There's a reason why things are so bad online, and the cause? It isn't a mystery. But it isn't just thin marketing making it hard to find what you want. It's also the overwhelming bloat of bot spam, advertisements, sponsored pages, and AI created content. It's honestly overwhelming.
Bro, the AI created content is insane. Like, what was it, Club? Isn't his whole either it is or it's going to be? I know he has a second channel that is already, but he's turning his whole channel, his whole YouTube, everything like that AI, and then he won't have to do anything. Like everybody, like can just come in. Random people can take clips of you and turn it into AI videos. I mean, it's just crazy, bro. AI is crazy now.
Older sites, links, and pages are disappearing from the internet, while garbage and bloat quickly floods in to replace them and outnumber them. Finding exactly what you want in a sea of fake content is getting harder and harder each year. The disappearing real content is sinking deeper and deeper into the lost corners of the internet. So is the internet disappearing? The obvious, lazy, uncritical, unthinking response is, no, of course not. The internet is bigger than ever. But is the internet that we all grew up enjoying disappearing and being replaced with trash and filler? Yes, unquestionably. I saw a comment online recently where someone called the old internet
I agree.
sort of
I'd
like a
agree with
farmer's
that.
market, and that has really stuck with me. It was a collection of a bunch of different people all cohabitating together. I don't know. That's just a really beautiful thought. Until next time, never stop searching.
W Farmers Market.